Hello, welcome back to Z Drive and our Let's Play of Celestian Tales Old North with me, Zeech. Alright, so last episode we went and checked out the needle and scouted out the enemy and reported back, and now this next day and we're waiting for the battle to commence because we're supposed to defend supplies. So let's see what's going on here. That was probably the first time I've heard you talk so much. Back then with Renard. Oh. Do you truly believe what you said? What did I say? That the essence of knighthood is to protect, not harm. I believe that's the reason we, as a noble caste, are worthy to leading. If we don't protect our people, why would they need us at all? We can't expect others to follow us unless we prove that under our leadership they can prosper. Your view of the world is so idealistic, Lucienne. Unfortunately, many nobles in this realm don't share their same beliefs or same views. I'm adding words. Many think they're born better, higher. The rule is their right, mandated from the dues. They don't care for the good of the lowborns. The lowborn should care for heirs. I want to believe your words, Luce. I really do. But even if we strive our best for the good of the commoners, what then? We're just squires. When the higher nobles suck the lives of poor villages, what can we do? The General Lord Uncle once told me wars aren't won by those who lead. A leader is only as strong as his followers, thus we must treat them with respect, lest they turn on us. A noble without compassion for his followers is doomed to fall, Isaac. If this realm refuses to accept that, then so will it fall. That is why we, as knights to be, should strive to uphold the right path of nobility. If it doesn't start from ourselves, where else would it be? More nobles should learn from you and your uncle. Maybe if they had, this realm would have been a far better place. Right now, I'm but a squire. None would follow she who hasn't been knighted. So am I, Luce, but as you said, we are the knights of tomorrow. Someday we could be landed with our own banners, our own people. We can enact our own rules, our own small utopia where our views and our just and righteous realm is a reality. It's but a distant dream, but if that time ever comes, Luce, hope you're still holding on to those ideals. And I shall expect you to have followed the same ideals as well, Isaac. I will. I have to, for the sake of those who were born commoners. You're a good man, Isaac. A rare sight these days among the nobility. Me? A good man? You must be joking, Luce. No, I really believe you are. Your gestures, your words, they show that you care for others, not just yourself. Such virtue is often forgotten by those in power. But you're different, Isaac. I'm not sure I'm worthy of such praise. It's good to be humble, but also important to acknowledge your strengths. Just take the compliment. It costs you nothing. Oh, thank you for the nice words, then. I should go and take a rest now. Don't force yourself with the spear, Luce. See you later, Isaac. Alright, so I like the dynamic they're showing with the characters right now. Like, everyone's kinda, they click with each other. Certain people click better with others, but they all kinda have, at least on some level, click with each other. And on some level they're against each other too. So, but Luce and Isaac seem to be the closest, and then Reynard and Luce are pretty close, but they have some ideology differences right now. Look at all those soldiers marching bravely in pride and glory for the realm. Why do we have to get stuck here guarding the supplies? To think I could be wrangling with an ender right now. Stop complaining, Renard. We've been given an order and we follow. That's what soldiers do. Whining doesn't get us anywhere. Let's just make sure that supplies are safe. Fine, fine. I'm just disappointed, that's all. So I guess we gotta check on supplies. Could I go in here before? Yeah. Guarding supplies can be boring, but it's what has been tasked to us. Help me out with this, would you? Of course, let me pick a spot to guard. Of course, Renard has something. He's so impatient. Look at him. Do you? It's so boring here. We should all be in the front lines instead of just sitting around here on our butts. We're not doing nothing, Renard. We're guarding the army supplies. Supplies are the lifeline of an army, Renard. If anything, we should be honored to be entrusted with a task so important. No swinging weapons around, no shouting on the top of our lungs, no feeling the heat of battle. How can I feel honored with such a measly chore like this? I see no reason to refer the front lines to this seemingly meager task. It may be safe and easy, but even Lucienne has testified to its importance. Indeed, tasks such as this are usually reserved for the privileged, though I must say sometimes it favors the incapable. I know who you're talking about. Apologies, Sir Artur. I meant not. I am a Durandal who can't wield a sword. Who else could be more incapable than me? It's my sister who wields the sacred sword, but people still talk about me all the time. All I ever wanted was to entertain others with my music. Is that too much to ask for? Tell me, squires, should we not chase our own dreams even if they are not the ones expected of us? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. It's just tiring, you see. Playing deaf all the time. Sir Artur, can you really ask you to play that thing in your head? Huh? This lute? Oh, why would you want to hear it all of a sudden? Sir Artur wants to entertain others with music, right? Reynard is bored, Yulia is scared of the war, Arya feels bad for saying something she shouldn't have. Isn't this a good time for us to be entertained? You're right, little elf. It's a good time indeed. I hope this song of mine can soothe your uneasy heart, squires. Lord Artur is actually very skilled with this instrument. It's not that I have ever doubted it, but I did not expect this kind of mastery. Just trying to dance. Sorry, can you stop playing? Beg pardon. Stop playing the lute right now. Isaac, how can you be so rude? Sir Artur is in the middle of... Did you hear that? Are you sure you're not daydreaming? Your song attracted enemy scouts. Eek, no, don't kill me. Ready your weapons, protect the supplies. At last, some action! Now this is what I've been waiting for. Come at me, monsters! Alright, so what information we got? Nothing. Alright, so we are definitely getting some information on these guys. Whoa, 2,000? Alright. Basic attack. Impale. I got it down to 1,000 or close to it. 500 should be. Oh, 1,200. Trying to get him over 6. That was a nice crit. She should be able to finish him off. No, she won't. So I'm gonna do her impale. Let's see if she can finish it off with impale, maybe. Ooh, that was close. Oh yes, 13. I'm not even gonna attack him. Actually, I need to. Do a defend. Because I knew he was going to attack. I had a feeling anyway. Alright, and what else does she have skill wise? Did we get the bleed? No. Do the regular attack. Alright, he's over 6, so you should be getting added bonus to it. And can we use body perfection? Yep. Get rid of that defense down. Oh, that doesn't. Yeah, it does. Oh, of course. Then we get it right back. Alrighty. Good job, guys. Defending the supplies. We survived. Their strength is inhuman. And those are just 3. Imagine fighting dozens of them out there in the battlefield. That was a tough fight. Thank you, the Deuce. We're all safe. The supplies are untouched too. You didn't do anything. Everyone fought but you. Just stood there. While I was protecting the carriage. If they had come near the carriage, surely I would have defended it with all my might. That's odd. Though, you were the closest to them when they ambushed us, Sir Arthur. Why didn't they attack you? Why wait for us, who clearly looked more in fighting shape? Luck must have been a way of its own. No need to overthink things, Camille. Sometimes the world looks simple because it is. What is that sound? That's the horn to signal victory. The army must have won their fight. Long live the Old North. Long live the Lord General. Brave men and women, the day is ours. The pincer tactic was amazing, Seb. Choosing Longtooth Pass as our battlefield was brilliant. A lot of lives have been saved this day. We should be proud. Yet far from enough. We still lost a lot of good soldiers, and many are injured. Being too hard on yourself again as usual. That face could use a smile or two, you know. He'd only be satisfied if soldiers don't die with their heads chopped off. Though, I somewhat agree. More battles lie ahead, and with this many wounded, we need a place to regroup with the Dorena's army from Farblade. The town of Malcolm is nearby. to White Creek. Montcalm is that home to House Usas, the Stargazers. They won't have an army to write home about, but it's a lovely town to take shelter in. Congratulations, my lords and ladies, the battle was won. I'm sure this is merely the start of more glorious victories, yes? I hope it's that easy. Ah, my lord is being humble. Everyone knows a Ravager has never lost a war. We have the Garou and the Faithkeeper, and soon the Durandal will join us as well. There's no way we'd lose this, right? Shut up, you imbecile. What did I do wrong? War isn't so simple. You think you understand how difficult it is to plan a battle? If you think it's easy, then be a real Durandal and lead an army of your own. A musician making light of war. Not 20 years ago, Farblade had the finest knights in the realm. Now it has you. You want to play music? Fine, but don't just sit on your ass and ask others to win a war for you. Save your breath, Ross. There are more pressing matters. Squires. Yes, Lord General. Northeast of here lies the town of Montcalm. We'll soon move there for our next base. Go on ahead of us, tell the lord of the town, Avium of House Eustace, that we're coming. Ask him to prepare all the food, medicine, and shelter his house has. Should I come along, Lord General? Unfortunately, they'll be quicker without you. Soldiers. Yes, Lord General. Bury our dead and give them proper honors. Tend to the badly wounded so they can walk. I want every single one of you ready to march in 6 hours. Now move it. Damn, 6 hours? What are you squires still standing there for? Move! Alright, a broken city. So we've gone through Long Pass. And we have to go to this place over here. Can I go further? Yeah, I could. I don't know. Doesn't look good. Deuce, what happened here? The royal enters with it come here before us. They got all this mess. If we hadn't won the battle before, I can't imagine what kind of damage they would have done to other cities as well. Here they can hear movement and voices from ahead. Movements, you mean the Enders are still here? Yes, Tilly thinks so, but it's not just Enders. I think there are human voices as well. Humans, they might be survivors, you're right. We should hurry up and try to find them. Don't let your guard down though. Those Enders really know how to put up a fight. Okay, Enders. Scouts on the scene have 3,000. Let's see what the grunt has. Ah, you guys. That's not nice. it up to 6. She's just going to attack, get her stamina up. I think you get it. I wonder if I get an extra for defending. Let me check. She gets to impale. Boom. Oh. What? Oh, I didn't check him. Messed up with that one. Gotta get her up to 3 so she can heal. Okay. Alright. Come on, hit. There we go. Alright, so next one can heal if he makes it. Ooh, that was so close. Do a regular attack. Should take him out. They're getting a little tough. Actually, let's change this party. If like I could get that information passively without using a turn, I would. But I know there are roughly 2,000 hit points, so I'll just assume everybody's 2,000. I'll go with this group since I don't know. Isaac hits hard too. I'll go for all offensive group and see how that turns out. No utility. Does not bode well for our adventurers. We have one wounded. Ah. Alright, so we're not attacking the guy on defense. We got grunts. What's his skills? Shatter deals damage to low and lowers the target's defense. Yes. Alright, and I'm just gonna basic attacks until he's at 6. Man, that was not cool. Finish him. Oh, ganging up on people. You guys are not cool. quick. Okay, let's... Let's see if we can use... There we go, that was a good one. Alright, so... might need to... if she falls again, I'll use one of those. Probably should fight these guys. They are on my tail. Alright. Nothing up there. Okay, so I got a small crystal. Oh. Shh. Did you hear that? That voice, what do you think they're doing? Must be some kind of heathen faith that's cannot be tolerated. What are we waiting for? Let's go and charge. Stop throwing your head straight into battle and start using it for once. We're far outnumbered, not to mention there might be more we haven't noticed. Can I really lifestyling it while they stop this foul sorcery, can we? This doesn't look like sorcery. At least not the arcane kind. It's more like a burial rite. Circling around dead bodies, shouting blasphemous chants. What more must they do for the sorcery to be more blatant than this can be allowed? Shh, quiet, they're coming this way. Quick, we need to hide. Hide? Why don't we just fight? Hey, what are you doing? Hey! Renard. Renard. Trying to get us killed? Where did they hide? Are all of them gone? Can you hear anything, Yili? Yili can hear the world enders leaving the town, but Yili still hears voices from inside the castle. Voices? Are there enemies inside? Maybe, but Yili thinks there are human voices among them. That could be a survivor. Sounds come from within the buildings, but a little muffled. Maybe it's underground. Oh, and ears are different indeed. We shouldn't waste time. Let's go find the survivor. Those chanters may have left, but don't let your guard down.